All right, chapter 39 of The Wild Robot Escapes is called The Allies. And again, here in class, I would probably ask you if anybody knows what the Allies means. And some of you would respond incredibly intelligently, no doubt, that allies are people that are on the same side. All right, so Jaya and Jad would do anything to have their own mother back. So they understood how happy Bright Bill and Roz must have felt in that moment. But they also understood that this happy moment couldn't last forever. Bright Bill couldn't live on the farm, and Roz couldn't be her true self around their father. Life seemed so unfair. No. The children knew what needed to happen. Roz, you need to go home, said Jaya. You need to be with your family and your friends on your island, said Jad. I wish I could go home, but your father would never allow it, said Roz. Just run away, said the girl. I ran away once. It was easy. But then I started feeling hungry, so I came home and made myself a sandwich. Running away might be easy for you, but not for me, said Roz. Your father can track my movements. If he sees me trying to escape, he will think I am defective, and he will send me away to be destroyed. An uncomfortable question popped into Jaya's mind. Roz, don't take this the wrong way, she began. But is it possible that you are defective? Don't say that, Jaya, cried her brother. No, it is okay, said the robot. I have asked myself that same question. I do not feel defective. I feel different. Is being different the same as being defective? I don't think so, said Jaya, or else we're all a little defective. You saved my life, and now I'm going to save yours, said Jad with a look of determination in his eyes. I know you can only access farming information, Roz. So let us handle the research. There has to be a way for you to safely escape. But we'll need time to figure out a plan. The robot exchanged a few animal words with her son, and then she said to the children, Bright Bill must soon lead his flock back to their wintering grounds. However, he can return here in the spring. The boys slowly nodded. We should have you ready by then. The girl looked concerned. Roz, even if you safely escape from the farm, how will you get all the way to your island? Leave that to Bright Bill and me, said the robot. Together, that's going to be way too loud. Can you take the drawer with you, like somewhere else? Okay. Together we will have to find our way home. I have faith in the two of us, and I have faith in the two of you. Okay, and there's Jaya and Jad. Looks like they've joined Roz's side and helping her escape from their father. The instincts. The next few days were a blur. Roz rushed through her daily tasks so she could have more time with the flock. The geese talked about Chit-Chat the squirrel and the beaver family and the other animals on the island. Roz talked about the robot factory and the Sharifs and life on the farm. But the geese were always aware of their instincts, calling them back to their warm wintering grounds. And when they awoke one morning to find the countryside dusted with snow, they knew it was time to go. By some miracle, Roz and Bright Bill had been reunited, and now they had to say goodbye all over again. The flock stood in the pasture with Roz and the children, and the herd looked on. Bright Bill fluttered up to his mother's shoulder and wrapped his wings around her face. I'll return in the spring, said the goose, and then you and I are going to find our way home. Please be careful, said the robot. I do not want to lose you again. We'll keep your son out of trouble, squawked Loudwing with a smile. The geese waved goodbye and goodbye to Roz and their new farm friends. Then Bright Bill shook his tail feathers, beat his wings, and led his flock into the sky. The winter. When Roz lived on the island, winter had seemed like one long, cruel blizzard. On Hilltop Farm, winter wasn't quite so harsh. The temperature fell, but then rose. Storms came and then went. Snow piled up and then melted away. Roz spent winter preparing her farm for spring. She wanted everything to be perfect for when she left. She tuned up the machines. She made fertilizer from old grass clippings and manure. She planned which crops would be seeded in which fields. She carefully looked over the herd, making sure each cow was happy and healthy. She made long lists of supplies, and then Mr. Sharif placed big orders. The herding machine. Oh no, we got a dog there. Evan, please take the dog. Bye-bye. Bye.
Mabel.
Go on.
Mabel. Mabel chicken. Mabel chicken. Come on.
Okay, bye-bye, Mabel.
Come on, chicken.
Okay, and will you close the door, Evie?
Yep.
Sorry about that, everyone. She made long list of supplies, and then Mr. Sharif placed big orders. The herding machine hauled bales of hay onto the pasture, and the cows gathered around to eat, steam puffing from their mouths. Some of the cows were dried off and wouldn't be milked again until after the calving season. Others went to the milking parlor twice a day as usual. Bottles were filled, boxes were loaded, and the milk truck rolled away on its next delivery run. No matter the season, the dairy farm kept chugging along. There's Rose there, just walking along like a champ. Every day after school, Jaya and Jad ran to their bedrooms and got right to their homework. And when their homework was finished, their secret studies began. They researched the design and construction and maintenance of Rosam robots, hoping to discover some way for Roz to safely escape. The information wasn't easy to find, but the children were persistent, and after weeks of work, they finally found what they were searching for. Chapter 42. The Plan. Jaya pressed a button on the side of the milking parlor, and the door hummed open. She and her brother stepped inside and wound their way past gleaming pipes and tanks and over to where Roz was cleaning some equipment. "We found a diagram of your design," said Jaya. "We think we can help you escape." "The problem is your transmitter," said Jad. "That's the device that sends out your electronic signal. If we can remove your transmitter, you'll be able to run away whenever you want without anyone tracking you." Do you know how to remove it?" asked Roz. "I think so," the boy chuckled nervously. "But we won't know for sure until we open you up and take a look." "We'll have to do it late at night," said Jaya, "when Dad is sleeping." "We just need to find a place where we can work in private," said Jad, rubbing his chin. "How about the old barn?" said Roz. "It is quiet and hidden. I can prepare the barn today, and you can operate on me tonight." Everyone agreed, and the plan was set.